Ellen McCauley. I'm at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. And I want to have a huge shout out to Maria from Table 10. And Maria, without going into specifics, has been quite ill. And she is, fighting and doing well and sends her love, and we're all praying for her. And let's just all say hi, Maria. Hi, Maria. Hi. And she sent me this article because she wanted me to share it with the group, and it's so powerful. It's called Do You Want Healing? And the thing is, we say we do, just like the paralyzed, blind, and lame man by the pool. Jesus said to him, do you want to get well? You see, a lot of people said, why would he say that? Of course the person wants to get well. Well, isn't it the same with us? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to be healthy? Well, of course we do. But are we willing to work with God to do the work it takes to get there? Do we want healing? Or do we expect if we continue to do the same things, we'll get the same results? Mary Ellen might have taken 3 years to lose 10 pounds, but that's 3 pounds a year. It's better than gaining 10 pounds in 3 years. I never look at time. Time to me is so relative. Are we on a journey together? Are we trying? That's all I ask. Isn't that what any good teacher asks their students? Are you trying? Because you can tell the difference. I know when people come in, I said, oh, you tried this week. I can always tell when people are trying. And if we went for a complete checkup and our doctor said, Ellen, oh my gosh, if you don't lose 10 pounds in the next 9 weeks, you will die. If our doctor said that to us, what are the odds of us losing 10 pounds in that 9 weeks? Well, we'd be doing everything we possibly could. We'd be moving more, we'd be eating less, we'd be doing all kinds of research on healthy recipes, we would talk to our friends, they would support us. We think we have all the time in the world. And talk about time. I'm going through these bins and I realize that our lives really are sand through an hourglass. Those are the days of our lives. I'm looking at Vince's pre-K artwork, of which there was at least 2 or 3 every single day, and he's 30 years old. And we realize that we will get through, God willing, we will be here 9 weeks from now. It'll be June 11th. It'll be our Pray It Off party where we have salad and fruit. And we will either lose 10 pounds or we won't. And I'm not talking about you who want to maintain your weight. I'm talking about you who really need to and want to lose 10 pounds. Imagine right now that your doctor is telling you if you don't lose those 10 pounds by June 11th, you will die. We most certainly would then, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
So, we grow so accustomed and comfortable with the way things are in our lives, and we get used to them even when they're bad. One of my favorite lines in Matt Damon said in it was the movie, I don't even know the name of the movie now, but he said to his girlfriend, are we okay? Because I'm Irish. We just do the same old things and we just keep going, and I have no idea if our relationship's good because I'm not going to break up with you because we don't make changes. And that's so true for so many of us. We say we want to lose weight, but we don't want to do the changes. I stayed the same this week and I was thrilled because I had some extras on Easter, but here's what I didn't do, and here's what many of you didn't do. I didn't eat it, we gave it away. We gave it away. I didn't need to eat Easter Sunday dinner on Monday. I didn't need to eat Easter Sunday dinner on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. We need to say, that was good, I had a little extra, but I'm back in the saddle now. We want to be healthier, but we don't adjust our diets. We say we want a strong marriage, but we don't invest in our spouse. Bob and I are really in an enviable position. You know, somebody said to me, you know, do you really miss the kids? I miss them. I love them. But they have their own lives. Isn't that what God gave us children for? So they grow up and have their own lives. And now this is our life. And Bob and I can either make it the best life we can, or we can be miserable and fight all the time. We don't choose to be miserable. We say our children are our priorities, but we don't engage in conversation. I text them every single day. We have phone calls. We have FaceTime. Maybe we need to ask ourselves what Jesus asked this man. Do I want to be well? If we do want to be healed from our excess weight, we have to be willing to do the things that God is calling us to do to get that healing. We have to do the work. He'll help us, but we have to do the work. Let's make the effort He's calling us to make. Thank you, Maria. We love you.